Welcome to the Cross the Line podcast. My name is Carlos Smith, and today I took the podcast on the road down in Atlanta right now, and I'm sitting with actor and comedian Mr. Desi Banks. How you doing,
I'm
man?
doing good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, and
Okay.
I got to tell you my story of how I found you.
Uh-huh.
I was actually working at a radio station, Intercom radio station, about a year ago,
Okay.
and I had just finished producing one of the radio shows, so it was like around 4:30,
Mm-hmm.
and I get on Twitter, and it's Remy and Nicki Minaj that
Okay.
trending.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, what's going on? So I'll go ahead and I click on everything that's trending, and
Uh-huh.
I look at the video, and I find your video. You out on the porch
Ah.
talking about how she's just straight bodied Nicki, which
Yeah,
she
yeah.
did.
Yeah, for sure.
And then what got me was like this music,
The
a little
music. Yeah,
sad
yeah,
music.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
how
yeah.
in the world did you even come up with something like that?
With the music,
Yeah, all of it.
well,
Because it happened kind of quick.
it
Matter of fact.
did. And it was a thing that I was doing. You know what I'm saying, with the slow music and the videos that I was doing. It's like a little slow tone type of dramatic, dramedy type of, you know what I'm saying, situation. I was
Right.
just finding like different things and turn into fun things. So for that situation with the River Mama, you know, nigga, I try to make it sad but funny,
Yeah.
and that music just made it so much better. You know what I'm
Yeah, the
saying?
music killed,
Dun,
man.
dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you know that music, and it's so crazy. After I did it like a few times, I started hearing it on commercials,
Yeah,
like in real commercials. You know what I'm saying?
it's
So I was
crazy.
like, yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, it got me every time. But let's go back to the beginning a little bit. I read an article that you did with Control Magazine, and you
Mhm.
said you first started on Vine. Is that
Yep,
right?
in 2012. Yep.
Right. And it said the first video you did went viral.
First video I ever did. It was Atlanta Talk video.
Where?
Yeah,
Where?
so and it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, dang, like my homeboy was telling me, like, man, you need to join Vine, man. You know, I think it'd be something good for you.
Right.
I didn't know what Vine was at first.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he showed me, he's like, where a lot of people make funny videos, you know what I'm saying? So, I said, okay, I tried. I tried it. First video I made, man, Atlanta Talk video. Boom, it went viral. So after that, I just kept, being consistent with it. But I ain't take it as serious as I'm taking it now, though.
Right. How come you
So.
didn't take it serious at first? At first.
Because I was into sports. I was playing football. You know what I'm saying? I was in
Okay.
college. I didn't really had a time to like just really just boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, but after I graduated from college, in 2015, that's when I really started taking my acting and comedy serious. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's when I moved to Instagram, start building that platform, and started taking acting classes, and different things like that.
So
So
growing up, were you kind of like a class clown, getting in trouble, anything like that?
I was funny.
Right.
I won most humans in high school. Um, I grew up this funny kid, making everybody laugh in the family. And, but it's so crazy. I never did do it around my mom. My mom didn't know I was this person until like maybe like a year or two ago.
Really?
Because I was so laid back and cool around her. I didn't want her to see, I thought she was going to whoop my ass or something.
Right.
So, but I always watch, like, growing up watching like Eddie Murphy,
Hmm.
what I'm saying, Another Professor, Harlem Nights, and anything Eddie Murphy did, I watch,
Right.
Martin. I love
Hmm.
Martin,
Oh
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Classic.
Classic, you know what I'm saying? So, and that kind of like got into me, you know what I'm saying? And I
Hmm.
always knew I wanted to be on TV. I just didn't know what I was going to be on TV for at that time,
Right.
So now as I look back, it's like I was watching my future, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Not even knowing.
Right.
So,
So right out of college, you just went straight into it. Did you work any kind of like side jobs, maybe like retail, anything, or you went all the way in?
yeah, I did get a job. I got a job at Smoothie King. I was working at Smoothie King for like maybe like almost a year. And I was like, nah, man, fuck
Right.
that. This I gotta do something else.
Right.
And that's when I tapped back into my purpose, man, with the comedy and the acting. And it's like I thought football was it, but it's like God had something way bigger for
Hmm.
me. And to be able to connect to millions of followers,
Right.
it's purpose into that.
So what was the social media platform that you used that helped you kind of? I know you said Vine went viral, but you didn't take it serious. But then after that, when you went back into comedy, what was the social media platform that helped you like just take off?
It was Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram.
What is it like for you right now when you go around town? I mean, you got millions of followers. How is it around for you now? Like when you go around town, do people like easily recognize you, or is it kind of
Yeah,
like?
some people do recognize me,
Hmm.
man. I just say it's a great thing. It's something that I don't want to ever get used to. I always love the feeling, when somebody like me in a positive light. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Doing what I was created to do. So I look at it as something good, man. I'm very thankful
Right.
to be, to have supporters just like that. So
Would you consider yourself a celebrity, or do you not think of yourself that way?
I don't even think about that. I
Hmm.
just look at myself as being who I am,
Right.
and doing what I do. I mean, I think that people label you,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, when it comes to situations like that. I just think I'm busy, you
I
know.
know a lot of comedians, they tend to take sometimes their like some of their personal experience, like with family issue, whatever it is, like something that kind of hurt them, and they kind of turn it into laughter,
Mhm.
and stuff that people can relate to. What do you get your inspiration for some of your content?
For sure. Relatable situations. It's stuff that I went through when I was a little kid. Growing up, and my characters come from real people in my family.
Right.
My grandmama and my uncle Earl. All them people are real people.
Mhm.
And Lil Jenny was being me when I was a kid. So it's like all real life, and I try to tap into what people go through every day.
Right.
Dealing with relationship problems, baby mama drama, side chicks, all that. The real stuff,
Right. I,
and
I
that's
was
what connects.
I was gonna say one of my favorites is the barbershop.
Out of barbershop, yeah,
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 cause
yeah,
you you gotta be right with your barber,
for
man,
sure, for
all the
sure.
time. That's one of my favorites. Is it pressure for you though to kind of live up to all of your skits? Like once you do one, it's like you want the next one to be better than the next. Do you kind of take that as pressure, or how did you do handle that?
Um, I'm not gonna say it's pressure, because each video I just try to be myself
Hmm.
and just try to raise the stakes each and every time. You know what I'm saying? Give the people what they want to see.
Hmm.
If you just being yourself, not you ain't gotta try too hard. You know what I'm saying? And you connect with them right. Everything will be good. I try to at least drop at least 2 to 3 videos a week.
Right.
To get the people that. But in the beginning stages, man, you used to have to drop like 4, 5, 6 videos a week
Right.
just to stay consistent and stay in their face. But
Hmm.
it's like now, once you get to a point, you can like slow down and pace yourself and do different things now, and drop it here and there when you want to.
Right. Now, that would kind of answer one of my next questions because I was going to ask you, like, the era that we live in now is kind of like you have to stay consistent and keep putting stuff out because as soon as something comes, then it gets old quickly. Kind of like music. Like,
Hmm.
we'll listen to something maybe for a few days or something, then it's like on to the next thing.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like with content, you have to keep pushing it out in a
Hmm.
way. So that did kind of answer one of my questions. So
Hmm.
for you, how long have you actually been doing the transition from just doing going to stand up from just doing your skits and then going to stand up? How was that transition?
Well, it's different. I would say the stage is totally different. Than Instagram. Instagram, you got so many takes to be able to get the right take. With the stage, it's like it's one take, and that's it. Ain't no going
Right.
back. So you really just gotta prepare yourself in a different way. What I'm
Mhm.
saying? You really have to study the stage. With Instagram, you got a script and you can write it out, boom, boom, how you want to do it. Y'all can go over as many times to get the right take. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I've been doing the stand up for now 6 months
Six
now.
months.
Seriously, and it's been growing. What I'm saying? I'm going through the process with it, but everything, as you continue to stay on the stage, you continue to grow and get better.
It was like a frightful feeling at first, or did you feel kind of comfortable, like in your comfort
Oh
zone?
yeah, I was nervous. Yeah, that was like one of my biggest fears.
Hmm.
Stage. You know what I'm saying? But you know, once I took that leap, you know, got around some great people that that pushed me to that. It got good for me.
One of my favorite podcasts that I listen to is Brilliant Idiots with Charlamagne and Andrew Schultz. And Schultz, he's a comedian as well, and he says things like he doesn't like to watch other comedians because he doesn't want to kind of take bits and pieces from them and add it to what his craft. Do you like to study other comedians, or do you not try to stay from the way that way you don't try to follow in their footsteps?
Oh, I do. I watch other comedians, especially the ones that can inspire me to do what I
Hmm.
do. I think what the people say is they probably take jokes. I try not to be in the area of taking jokes. I get ideas.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like for example, I watch Richard Pryor, I watch Eddie Murphy, I watch people like that, and they like inspire me. In different situations that I deal with my jokes. So
Are those two your favorite comedians? Richard Pryor, Eddie
um,
Murphy, or
Eddie Murphy is my number one. I
number
love
one?
Richard Pryor, Martin, Jamie Foxx, Mike Epps,
Hmm.
like my top
Yeah, I
five.
like Mike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it certain topics nowadays? It's like society is real, very sensitive to certain things that you can touch on. Is it Are there any topics that you like to try to stay away from, or is it
Yeah, I don't do politics. Yeah,
politics?
I stay away from that Trump. That I don't want to be around. I don't talk
Yeah,
about stuff like
I
that.
don't really hear Kevin Hart do a lot of.
Yeah, I
I
like
think a lot of
stories.
his stuff is kind of like family related or
Yeah,
whatever. He tries to stay away from those
yeah,
politics as well.
yeah.
Do other comedians try to reach out to you on social media?
That's yeah. I mean, what you mean like?
Just say good job or anything, just hit you up or
Oh
retweet
yeah,
you or
yeah. I
anything.
mean, some do, some don't. Yeah.
Do
Hmm.
you pay attention to social media at all? Like, of course, what you're doing puts you in the spotlight, so of course it's going to be critics. But do you go read comments or pay attention to it?
Of mine,
Of yours, yeah, like what
yeah,
people say about you.
of course. I look at it. Yeah,
It does it
coming.
bother you when you see negative comments, or you just keep?
It used to. It
Mhm.
used to, But now, as you grow and you like, I mean, everybody ain't gonna like you.
Right.
That's just, if everybody like you, then you ain't, you know. So
Who would you say are some of your mentors that helped you get to where you are right now?
mentors,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the mentor. I mean, the people, is family is what helped me.
Family.
The people that I'm around every day, who I'm dealing with every day is. But as a mentor, I really ain't. As far as what I do, I don't really have a mentor.
Right.
I have a maybe like an active mentor, but
Mm-hmm.
nah.
Do you
Yeah.
feel like old school comedians that they kind of relate to the new era of comedy? Because you guys are pretty much like you said with social media, it helped you blow up, and it's like all you have to do is take a camera and just and record yourself, and then just put it out there, and it's easy for everybody to see. Back then, they kind of had a different grind. Do you feel like those comedians kind of respect you guys in a certain way?
Some
Mm-hmm.
some do. Some will respect you once you hit the stage, and once
Mm-hmm.
they see that you can do it. That's gonna be the talk. Oh, he's social media funny, but can he do stand up? Do he got 5 minutes? Do he got 10 minutes? How long? How long can he do on stage?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's some comedians that say, "Hey, man, teach me how to do it." You know what I'm saying? Teach me, and you teach me on social media, and I teach you on the stage. You know what I'm saying? You can crisscross like that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how y'all can come up together. So
Another thing in the article, you said that you had to talk to God and see what He had for you.
mhm.
Do you feel like you kind of finally found your purpose?
I would say I'm in it. Yeah,
You
I'm,
in it?
I'm doing. I would say at least 85 to 90% of it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still climbing to learn what he got, but it can be some totally different every day.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to stay in tune with him. I
Mm-hmm.
try to always speak God to my every day. I don't miss a day without praying. I'm talking about consistently. How I'm consistently with my comedy and my acting. You got to be consistent with God just like that. So it
Mm-hmm.
got to be just, everything got to be just like that. That's how I feel like in order for me to accomplish what I want, in life, I got to have God. I can't do it without him.
Mm-hmm. And
So,
it's amazing because, like, when I talk to other people, like mentors and business owners, they'll say that just following their purpose, it opened up different doors for them. Like some of them are into public speaking and different things like that. And for me, doing what I've been doing, my passion was sports, so covering sports is what got me into doing this right here.
mm,
So now it's opening up more doors, the opportunity to sit with you and other people. So it's amazing to see how when you follow your purpose, that opens up more opportunities for you. And like you said, you started out as just doing skits,
hmm
and now all of a sudden you're doing plays. What would you say would be next for you?
next for me,
Mm-hmm.
of course, stand up, movies, TV shows, stuff like that. Next level stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing, I'm trying to get to right now. So,
Does your family do they look at you differently now, or do they still look at you as Desi the kid? Bro, like
uh,
is it different?
um, it's kind of started to change a little bit. They start to see me in a different light, especially my mom.
Right.
Like I said, she never did used to see me doing this. She always thought I was, my mama thought I was a lame.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious. She never saw me doing this. When I was around her, I used to be always cool, man. I used to be chilling. I wouldn't, but once she seen me start doing this stuff on social media, her first thing was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know?
Did she like to see you using? Because you know some of your stuff you can use curse words.
Yeah,
Did that bother her at first,
it
or was she
did.
comfortable?
It did.
Hmm.
That's what that was something new to her. And like right now, it's kind of tough. She don't want to come to the shows right now because she's like, I don't want to hear you say
Wow.
that. But she still support me. Like, if you come to like films that I'm in and, go support, short film stuff like that. She'll watch that stuff. But as far as like stand up, you know what I'm saying? Or she like, for example, she liked stuff that I do with Charlene. She
Hmm.
liked that old stuff, you know what I'm saying? Ain't too much because it's like clean. She like clean comedy,
Right.
so she's that.
So
But she's enjoying what I'm doing, man. She know that I love it and she know it's purpose in it for me. So
have you come to a point now to where, as you continue to grow, that you may have to kind of watch who's around you, where you may have to cut some people off?
oh, most definitely, yeah.
Mhm.
Like right now, I don't have a lot of friends right now, but when you going, when God is taking you places, like they say, a lot of people not gonna be able to come with you because everybody not on the same, have the same mindset and have the destiny, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
for you, for your destination. So
I was wondering, sometimes your parents may kind of back to what you were saying. You say your mom thought you were lame,
yeah, she did.
but sometimes your parents might have a different vision of what they want you to be. Did your mom or anybody else in your family kind of have like a vision of what they want to see
Yeah,
from you?
yeah. Like I said, I've been playing sports all my life,
Hmm.
so my mama knew I was gonna be playing sports.
Hmm.
Like I said, she never saw me do comedy until like 2 years ago,
Wow.
maybe a year or two ago. And what really hit her for real is when I was in a movie called Love by Chance,
Hmm.
and I had to go to South Africa for like 11 days for the film.
Wow.
And that's when she was like, "Boy, I ain't even never went to South Africa,"
Yeah.
And she heard the people that was in it. You had Terry J. Bun, you got Clifton Powell, you got Carl Payne, you got Tondo Akane, who was actually in Black Panther.
Hmm.
His father, who's been in multiples of what I'm saying, different films.
Right.
And that's when it's like, oh, he's doing it. It
Right.
wasn't never a dislike or a disagree. It was just like, as long as you're doing something that's positive and you love to do it, do it.
Hmm.
She always gonna support me in everything that I do.
What was it like to be around some of those other actors and actresses? Is it kind of like a humbling experience for you?
Oh, most definitely. Especially it was inspiring to like, being a film that you watch growing up, you know.
Hmm.
So that was just something
Wow.
big.
I,
Yeah.
I know you got to go, but like you said, I want to talk a little bit about sports because that's what got me into doing what I do. And I know you said you played sport. You said you played football, right?
Uh-huh.
What position did you play?
Receiver, wide
Really?
receiver. Mhm.
Okay. I played a little bit in high school, but I was trash. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah, I played football and basketball, but
Well, it's not for everybody.
yeah, right. Yeah, right. But like we were saying, we talking about basketball a little bit earlier, and right now LeBron is down 3-0. So what do you see for him?
So,
Is it
well,
just
it's
like
done.
that?
No, I hope you don't get swept.
Yeah,
I mean, if you win one, but forward out of there,
I don't know if
I
you're
don't
gonna
know
pull
where he
it off.
going. I want to
Yeah.
know where he going next. It ain't gonna be Cleveland. Let
He-
somebody come get him.
do you want him to come to Atlanta play for the Hawks?
Oh yeah, come on. We'll love that. I'm gonna definitely be a LeBron fan.
Because it's bad around here right now for Atlanta.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we'll love him here.
yeah.
We'll go crazy.
I'm a Lakers fan, but I don't really want to see him
Oh
come to LA.
yeah,
I just think at some point you get old.
yeah.
But I
I
just
think he's going to Houston.
really
Yeah,
I don't see it.
I see it.
With Harden and
I
Chris
see it.
Paul,
I see it. Just to go get a ring.
just go get a ring.
I see
I
that.
don't think that's good enough to be Golden State yet. I still think Golden State
That'd be
has
a good. That'd be real good though.
it's Golden State just got too much, man.
Yeah, they
It's,
gonna be like that for like the next 5 years though.
yeah, especially if they keep everybody intact.
Yeah, oh,
I think
they ain't going nowhere.
I'm saying what I'm looking at. I still believe it's a chance that he will end up going back to Miami. I don't think he'll go to Philly.
Who, LeBron?
Yeah, LeBron. I don't think he'll go to Philly because of Ben Simmons and Embiid and him and Ben Simmons. I don't know how they will fit because Ben is pretty much like a point guard for them as well,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he likes to handle the ball. LeBron likes to handle the ball, so I don't know how that. I think Pat Riley will find a way to clean house, find a way to get him and D Wade and try to maybe land Melo. But I still say I think those guys want to play together at least once before they hang it up.
Uh-huh.
Him, Melo, D Wade, they tight.
Yeah.
So I think if he goes anywhere, I would say Pat Riley will try to figure out a way to get those guys to team up in Miami. I mean,
Facts.
it's a
Okay.
chance, but
Facts.
you never know. Um,
This is up.
but I guess that's so you're saying Houston is the destination for him.
I think so. Cause Harden ain't got a ring, man. He deserved one. He just,
He come up
he was
short.
close, but Steph and KD, they just lights out.
Yeah,
You know,
it's too much. Let's one more.
Super Bowl champ.
Speaking of Super Bowl, are you a Falcons fan?
Yes.
What's going on with the Falcons this year? What do you see?
Well, um, see, I ain't gonna talk about my Falcons, not on camera. But we're gonna be alright though.
Think so?
We just gotta finish, man.
Yeah.
We gotta finish, man.
They gave
I
away
said
the
we
Super
first
Bowl.
half Super Bowl champions. I can say that.
First half Super
First
Bowl.
half. We need to get the half. They need to cut the ring in half and
I believe the
glue one side. And the other side.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that the Super Bowl will be
Yeah, to be here.
up here this year. But I don't know if your guys will be in it this year.
What's that again?
You think they'll be in it this year?
Who, the Falcons?
Falcons, yeah.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah. See, what I think. See, last year I think it was just a setup. They didn't want to make it last year because they want to be at the dome.
At the house this year.
Yeah. So we're gonna win.
We'll see. If I had to say right now, I think
You're a Panthers fan.
No, I'm a Baltimore fan. I'm a Ravens fan. I mean,
Okay.
I support Carolina because that's the home team. But for me, I just grew up just rooting for Baltimore. Even when we didn't have a lick of offense, we had terrible quarterbacks: Trent Dilfer, Elvis Gerback, Tony Banks,
Right.
Kyle Boyle. We just been terrible, but we always had defense. So that's kind of what drew me to Baltimore. But now I'm ready to get this Lamar Jackson thing era going because I'm done with Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be hitting pretty good this year. I think we'll probably end up missing the playoffs again. But I still say I like what San Diego did, and I think New Orleans.
Mhm.
Those will be my two Super Bowl picks.
Right.
If they have it. Who would you say out the AFC? New England or Pittsburgh? Who would you say?
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
we're going back. I mean, man, you can never go against Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
I'm sorry to say it, but he like LeBron.
Right.
Well, LeBron like him.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But Brady wins a little bit more than.
Yeah,
LeBron.
Brady he on another level.
Yeah.
That's man. I wish we had somebody like Brady, but Matt Ryan, he'd be alright.
Just paid him big money too.
Yeah, man.
Big
We
money.
paid a lot of money, so he deserved to get him a ring now.
Yeah. We'll see. Let's get ready to wrap it up.
Okay, cool, man.
Before we get out of here, what do you ultimately want to achieve?
What I want to achieve?
Ultimately, like what's the ultimate goal?
My ultimate goal is just get higher in my purpose, man. Just everything next level in what I do. You know what I'm saying? Just continue to do what I do every day. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate goal.
Well, I appreciate you.
So,
I wish you the best of luck, Desi. I want to thank you, man, because I know you got to go. You've been.
as far as this mentor thing, too, I don't have a mentor, but it's a lot of comedians that I was able to speak to, and they gave me some wisdom. So I want to say shout out to Ricky Smiley.
Smile. Okay.
I want to say shout out to my dog Shula King.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? What's other comedians? Who I speak? Steve Brown. Yeah, Corey Holcomb.
Corey Oak.
Yeah, he gave me wisdom.
I think he was just down our way maybe like a month or so ago.
Yeah.
Corey Oak was,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sean Larkin. Yeah, a lot of them, man. So,
All right, man.
Yeah.
Well, Desi, I appreciate you, man. I don't want to hold you up.
Yeah.
Good luck in everything you do, man. And before we get out of here, do you want to give the people your social media, tell everybody how to find you?
yes, man, you can find me on Instagram at I am Desi Banks, Facebook at Desi Banks for real, Twitter at Ambition Banks 5, YouTube at I am Desi Banks.
Desi, I appreciate you, man. I wish you the best of luck. Keep doing what you're doing, and you know we'll always support you.
I appreciate it,
And
man.
hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This has been the Cross the Line podcast. Until next time, keep chasing dreams. Be blessed.
Most definitely.